They decided to go to the bathroom in front of you.
Sit back, okay?
Oh, there's more than 5 people.
Feel free to stand up, come to the back, wherever the animals are at around the truck.
Vultures are circling.
We don't want to stand on benches or climb the railing because we don't want you falling off the truck. But those are kind of the basics for safety. So I'll point out animals we see on the way out to the field, and of course the ones we see inside the field. This is their home that we're going into. They're going to behave very naturally because they see us very neutral. So they don't see us like how pets might see you at home, where they're treated in a way where you can like pet them and cuddle them, but we also aren't the same as how they would see us in the wild, where they would run away from us. So we get to see them almost like we're invisible, where they get to behave very naturally. So it's really cool. I'll tell you all about them. We do have some that but any questions you have, anything you're curious about, please feel free to ask. You don't have to raise your hand. Just ask it. They have a little construction project going on for this area. That's like our new outpost area they're going to have for tours departing. So it's just going to basically flip the side it's on so that they can just come off this road. And then driver's side over here are the elephants, and they're doing construction. All right, they're coming on your passenger side. So we have 8 elephants that live over here. They're all African savanna elephants. So we have a couple in the back near the wall. There are a couple right up here over on like the driver's side off on the left, on the other side of the tree here. But they are a huge herd of 8. We have 3 ladies in their 30s that are probably close to about 9,000 pounds. We have 2 little ones that are 5 turning 6 years old this year. And then we have some that are kind of like in the middle, like teenagers, 12, 16, and 17 years old. So it's a huge herd. They are redesigning all their own space. They're super strong.
And they need places to grow.
Oh yeah, so the little ones, the little like almost 6-year-olds, they're a few thousand pounds. You might even be able to see some off on the side here, but it's all walkable in the section. So we're on the outskirts of the park. Oh yeah, the little orange piggies. So welcome to what we call Giraffic Park. We'll cruise all around out here. You're clear, Tom. And you're welcome to take pictures and videos all you want. Just make sure those devices are on silent or vibrate if you haven't yet.
See a giraffe. I thought it was
No, they're actually on a reintroduction plan, so they need to be a little more distant from people at the time. They have to go through like a checklist that they will move away from. So just normal talking like this, feel free to talk to each other, feel free to ask questions. They're completely comfortable with that and the sound of the tongue. So I'll point everyone out when we get closer. So we have lots of antelope out here. And the antelope all have hooves, kind of like camels. They have 2 hooves. And with their heads, they might have horns, they might not. It kind of depends on what's going on in their environment. If they live near a lot of food, maybe along water, where plants grow really well. And since they eat plants, they're herbivores. If they grow, or if they live along water where it's a constant buffet with all the plants, they might not need horns. But if they are maybe constantly moving between areas, maybe closer to a desert, anywhere where they might have to fight or compete over food more, you'll see that they often have horns. So we can talk a little bit about that. Again, anything you're interested in, if you let me know, I can kind of gear it more toward what you like.
One of the one of the horned is an oryx has like shorter and slightly wavy horns as opposed to the others that are straight back and larger. Is that a variation or a different species?
It could be slightly or angle, but yeah, if it curves a bit more, it could just be their genetics, like their growth out of could just be
The one straight
genetic
ahead of us
change.
has shorter curved horns, and the other ones nearby have
That's an who's stronger. With them out here with the orcs and not having food all the time, they will need to use that competition often. Those are actually 4 ladies. With the Impala, just the male. There's one in the male. Impala go on the tippy top backs of their legs and reach into areas that other animals don't often get into.
Those are the scimitar oryx that are being reintroduced.
Yeah, so if you look on the passenger side, the ones that are white with the orange necks, off on the right, there's some, only a few in sight back there. We have a lot more, but they have a whole kind of habitat back here that shows on the other side in front of us, because they stand out really well unless it's like a snowy environment. There's always a reason why animals are cryptic. They blend in, they camouflage really well. Yeah.
What's that thing over there? A big anthill?
Oh yeah, it's like a fake termite mound, so we have another one up ahead. They're man-made.
Okay,
So there's the Watusi cattle again up there.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then up on top of the
He's
hill.
far enough away so I'm comfortable passing him. We're
Yeah,
just not going to stop.
we just won't stop. Gotcha. Okay, so I'll explain the situation as we head down. So yeah, hang on here. We're gonna keep cruising, so we're not gonna stop here. So just make sure you're holding on or sitting. Yeah, go ahead.
Why do you have a cat?
It's with Gazelle there, like these two here on the passenger side. Serena, I'm here on the passenger side. So the Impala over there with the Gazelle think that they are Gazelle. So that's why they're with the Gazelle herd instead of the Impala herd. So when our Impala male was trying to go on dates with them, they were running away. They're like, "You're not the type of male we want." They think they want to win Gazelle male, I think. Grown, they're very little. And it is very difficult to see, but if you are an animal out here, you have to know where your predators are. So you can actually see the cheetah right now, but you need really good eyes. If you look at the way. So lions, cheetah, we even have tigers and a little sand cat.
Ooh, titan.
Oh yeah, we have 2 tigers that are going to be a year old in July. So definitely go check them out. And then, oh yeah, he's very cute. Behind Satuni, the one with her booty tortoise her while she chews is Yamakani. She's 8 years old. And then to the right of her chewing is Satuni's best friend, our other 2-year-old. That's Nuru, Yamakani's daughter. So kind of patterns. John, do you want to go past our roan and then loop back around? Oh, we'll go with them when we get a better look at them. They get named from a variety. So if they come from another zoo, or let like guests name them with like a Facebook poll, they'll vote. Our keepers can name them. Will be named after someone in their conservation. So it's a whole variety. This is an Angolan roan antelope. We have them all over on the driver's side. Let's see. So don't say it. Who do you think the male is? Out of all the roan antelope we have here. So think. And his face is much, much darker. So in general, his body's a little more gray than tan, but his face is all over darker. So that's our male, and he's kind of away from the ladies actually. He already did his job for conservation out here. So if you look at all the ladies, it's going to be hard to tell with them laying down, but if you look at the one going potty behind us, you might be able to tell a bit better. They are very pregnant. They go out on the sides, and they're normally a very big antelope. They are actually specifically for them, put at high distances. Oh, is that one of our little baby gazelle running in on the driver's side? Oh, it slowed down. So the little one, the male on the passenger side, that's Upinji. He's our only male out here. He's just young. He'll be turning 2 in August. And his mama is the one, if you look in front of us, the ones that are butt to butt. Oh, of course she changed it right when we spotted it. Now they're butt to chest. His mom is the one in the front. That's Siri. She's about 16 feet tall, to kind of give you an idea of just how tall they are. She's probably about 2,000 pounds. Males can get up to about 18 feet tall and later in this year. Oh, and is she gonna groom? Oh, she's gonna be nice and sweet with Siri, showing affection. Very cute. She's like, oh, did you guys see that? We can't have that. Back to butt to butt. They're very silly out here, our adult ladies. So each of our 4 moms has their own kid. So we saw Yamakani over there, and now we have Siri and Khaleesi, and then we have one more mama who's directly in front of us. That's Connie. And the little ones are kind of spread out. We saw Upindi, we saw the 2 2-year-olds over with Yamakani. The only other, like, not fully 6 feet taller, so, and that's a very powerful kick. That's how they protect themselves from predators. So if you guys have ever seen like how strong a horse can kick or like a donkey, multiply that by probably 5 because of how long giraffes' legs are. they can kick a lion and it would either like shatter the lion's hip or wherever it kicked it, or if it kicks it in the right space.
This thing over there was happening.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, can we take a selfie?
Yeah. And I see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get your way back. Do you guys want pictures?
Yes.
Cape buffalo are the second deadliest animal in Africa. They account for more human deaths than any animal, more than lions, more than crocodiles, except for hippos. Hippos are the only ones that kill more than Cape buffalo. So Cape buffalo males here, I think because our new male rhinos out here, they might be getting a little extra rowdy, but they don't have the ladies. What was that, John?
I think they're trying to keep them separate from the fourth one.
Oh, from a certain one.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're even getting feisty with themselves. I'm like, wildebeest don't follow what bigger you are, the more likely you are to get your way. Wildebeest are about 500 pounds. They're a big antelope, but they do not like drop 300-pound antelope. So they don't really follow that right of way. I was gonna say I don't see the Arabian oryx, but yeah, they're that like We do have the Shimoski wild horses that are up on the edge. You can see the tan horse with the black tail over there. So those are species we've reintroduced successfully that were extinct in the wild. 3 from the royal families of Kuwait and Saudi Arabia, and 2 from the wild or something like that, and then the rest from zoos. And then they grabbed those. They're up to about 7,000 now, and are reintroduced into Saudi Arabia, the whole Arabian Peninsula. Really successful. So everyone's on board with protecting them now. So they are in a separate area. That's all. No, they've been reintroduced to the steppes of Mongolia, Russia, China, that region. Buffalo. And the reason, going back to that, we don't have the males up here. Oh yeah, the other males over there on the left. We have 4. The reason that the males are allowed to be out here, even though there's been the second deadliest in Africa, is because the ladies got more than was left behind. So they are extremely dangerous, but if you just have males like we do out here, they're all off home. They don't have that super protected male. Oh yeah, don't forget to go on the carousel for your birthday. Oh yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Daddy, you wallet?
Yeah.
Yes.
split open if you stand up. It's taller
Oh yeah.
I've seen videos of people fighting them, huh?
that dude's jacking off back here, man.
Stop.
This is not like the big breed of them. There's like a big.
Oh, he just ate like a root.
They still kick the shit out of you.
It's a kangaroo, Osiris. Look.
That's a root.
Look. He's laughing.
You guys see her eat?
I think for a little one.
He is 4, she's 8. So you guys can see that's full grown. She's the size of a 2-year-old Joey kangaroo. So you guys can see that kangaroos have pointed ears with white on the inside. Selma has rounded ears with charcoal on the inside. That's the biggest domination of how you can mark her, that you can see different bodies. And then the red's like bigger than all of them. Okay. Did you guys see him? So this is her son. He's an albino. There she goes. Super cool. And then if you guys could let her in right here.
Yes.
Almost look like vultures.
Reasonable request.
Welcome to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park Baja Garden, created and maintained by the park's horticulture team. The Baja Garden is home to 132 species of plants, including the boojum. This rare plant grows only in the mid-third of the Baja Peninsula and a small area on the coast of Sonora, Mexico. With more than 200 specimens, the park is the largest collection outside of the native.
Bighorn sheep.
Is it real? It looks fake.
Oh, that one scared the animal. There's even a baby one right there behind them. See a little baby one?
Welcome.
Okay, yeah.
a trumpeter.
This beak is so pretty.
There's a toucan.
Yes.
It says, but the eagle keeps on flying. See, it's light touch.
This morning I asked her, I'm like, can you remind me what the plot was? Yes. She made it through that movie. Well, she was like, what happened to Mickey Rourke?
What was that?